So unless you've been living under a rock, you've probably seen that there's quite a few different things going on in the dog world at the moment, one of which I want to talk to you about today because I think it's really important. So in New Jersey, there's a movement been started, create a board which will be responsible for licensing and regulating dog trainers. Now, it obviously goes into lots of detail and it covers things from training methods and approaches through to the tools that we use as dog trainers and much, much more. Way too much for me to talk about here. But the interesting thing is it's been received by the industry in a number of different ways, and it's actually created a huge divide. Now, the thing is, when something like this happens, people tend to react one of two ways. Some people think it's never going to happen. The other camp of people jump on it really fast and they want to make sure that nothing ever happens to change what's going on in the industry. And if I'm honest, I can see it from both sides. On one hand, it doesn't bother me. If all of a sudden we're not allowed to train using e-collars or prongs or whatever it is, makes no difference to me because I learned to train dogs and then learned how to use those tools to enhance my training rather than being in a position where I rely upon them. On the other side of the equation, there's no way I'm going to accept anyone who can't train a dog and doesn't really have a dog's best interests at heart tell me how I can train a dog. Now, I'm obviously based in the UK and this is happening in Jersey in America. It should make little difference to me. But the problem is, there's absolutely no doubt that this is just the start of things to come. And I'm almost certain that in the next 2 to 10 years, things are going to change drastically within the dog training industry. The most important thing to remember is when times are uncertain, most businesses take a dive and some businesses thrive. And the thing that makes a difference between those who do really well when the unexpected happens and those who struggle is the mindset of the person leading the business. And as soon as I saw this bill that had been introduced, I saw huge amounts of opportunity. The fact is, it doesn't matter whether it ends up being something good or something bad. When an industry is forced to change, we're forced to innovate. And when we innovate, things get better for everybody.